I'm Cara Carlton, and I've been in Coeur d'Alene about 2.5 years. Moved here from Colorado, and am now having the honor to run the Community Roots programs and move it forward through the future in this town.
My name's Corinne Kralkamp, and I've been in Coeur d'Alene for 12 years. Moved here from southern Idaho, and I was the founder of the Community Roots program, and I'm passing it along to these fine women.
My name's Susan Sully. I'm actually was born and raised in Coeur d'Alene. Lived here now about 47 years. My family basically homesteaded in the Dalton Gardens area, and I am the lead farmer at Community Roots Garden.
Friend and I were brainstorming one night and thought, well, there's a lot of food going to waste out there. How about we connect the dots and help get the surplus food coming from the farmers markets, coming from backyard gardens, coming from fruit trees where it's just dropping, and move that and get that to people who need it. And just think of all the wonderful people we would meet along the way. And that's kind of where it started, and we just rode our bikes to the farmers market, and then things just started moving from there.
The local food share has been in Coeur d'Alene since 2007, and to date has donated over 29,000 pounds of produce in Kootenai County to the different food assistance facilities. And then in 2010, the Roots CSA farm, a community-supported agriculture farm, was developed to address the need for organic, pesticide-free produce to be available to people of all income levels, not necessarily on an emergency need basis like the shelters are serving and the food banks are serving. So the CSA farm has doubled in size each year since it began, whether that be in production or shareholders. And last year alone, off a little more than 1 acre, we produced over 4,000 pounds of food for 30 families in the area.
Yeah.
So the Community Roots program for me was about looking at food as a tool, as a common ground between lots of different people from different backgrounds, different age groups, different income levels, and it was a tool to bridge the gap in conversation and in values. And so Community Roots, and it's also about hands-on work and how the importance of hands-on work and in satisfaction in one's life.
Food, I think, is just, one of the things that people just kind of take for granted. You can go to the grocery store, you can get a box of food, you can, whip it up for your family, and it's not, it's processed and it's not good, and I want to educate people about, growing their own food.
It's just very real to dig in the dirt and talk with the person next to you and have a conversation about whatever that leads to, and to be able to do that, meet different people in the process, meet different people from different backgrounds, and none of that matters, yet it all enhances what you're doing out there in the first place. So I think a lot of times we do segregate ourselves in our comfortable little spaces, and exposing ourselves to people in different social areas and different economic areas, and is a challenge, and it's interesting to put yourself in that place and see what happens.